Hello, English 100 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. Hope your week 3 is going well, not only in English 100, but I hope it's going well in English 101 too. We're going to focus on the 100 class in this video, obviously. And what we're going to do is go to course content, and really we're going to focus on making sure you understand what you're being asked to do in week 3. And in addition, I'm going to walk you through a quick lesson related to thesis statement. So let's take a look at the week 3 folder. First of all, you've got your course worksheet, so let's pull that up. It's both a Word document and a PDF. That's always the best place to start. This week's theme is thesis statements, so make sure you check out the links provided to you. They'll help you understand thesis statements and why they're important. This is the aforementioned video that I'm making to walk you through. Once you've reviewed the resources, complete the following: the thesis statement assignment. The assignment sheet can be found in the week 3 folder. Remember that you're using the provided subject to create a fourth original topic idea. Now we'll take a look at those that assignment sheet in just a moment, and you're posting it on the discussion board. So we'll take a look at all that coming up in just a moment, but I want to pull up a blank Microsoft Word document, and we're going to spend just a couple of minutes, I suppose, looking at thesis statements. So a thesis statement is the main idea of a particular piece of writing. And it's important because it functions as the heart of the paper. It pumps the ideas throughout the paper. Without a strong thesis statement, you're not likely going to have a strong paper. Now, it's generally a single sentence, so that if I am to isolate the sentence and pull it out of the paper, I should be able to note that it is a thesis because it's going to do some particular things that we'll talk about. Now, where is it found in the paper? Usually it's found as the last sentence of the first paragraph, or, introduction if it's more than one paragraph. And so again, a single sentence that reflects the main idea or the purpose behind the writing. Now, a good thesis statement will do 3 things. The first thing a good thesis statement will do is announce the topic of the essay. Now, that doesn't just happen in the thesis statement, that also happens in the introduction, but for sure it needs to happen in the thesis. We can't have a thesis where we don't know the topic. It also needs to make a particular point about the topic. It's not enough for the reader to know your topic. The reader also needs to know the point that you're making, or what it is that you're trying to inform or persuade the reader of. And then lastly, a good thesis statement will give direction to the entire essay. And so consider this like a checklist to put your thesis through, and let's go ahead and take some time to look at some examples. Let's take a look at one that says smoking cigarettes may be harmful to one's health. That's not a very effective thesis statement, and the reason it isn't, well, let's run it through the test. Does it announce the topic? It does. Smoking, and in particular smoking cigarettes. Does it make a particular point about the topic? Kind of, but it's not really something that can be argued, because I think most will agree that it's harmful to one's health. Does it give direction? Not at all. So that's kind of where we've fallen off the cliff. Now, if I go back and try to tweak it, I may say, smoking cigarettes in public should be banned due to the effects of secondhand smoke, as well as due to sanitation concerns. Now, I'm thinking off the top of my head, if I had more time, I'd probably tweak the structure of that a little bit to make it stronger. But I think you see the point. It's an improvement upon the first one. Does it announce the topic? It does, smoking cigarettes. Does it make a particular point about the topic? It does. It says that they should be banned. And does it give direction to the essay? Again, we get a check mark because we know the writer's going to discuss in the body of the essay the effects of secondhand smoke and sanitation concerns. So we're in pretty good shape there, I think. Let's look at another example. Drug use is detrimental or not good for society. Not a good thesis statement. The topic it does announce, which is drug use. Particular point, detrimental or harmful. Again, we're kind of stating the obvious. It's not a real good point that it's making. And again, we have no direction. So let's try to fix that. And realizing again the thesis is the main idea of the paper. Let's say illegal drug use is harmful since it often results in gang violence. Again, I could probably tweak and make it stronger as far as wording and direction, but we're just trying to make sure we're doing the three things a good thesis will do. Do we have an announcement of topic? We do. And in fact, it's stronger. Notice in the previous example, it was just drug use. Well, if it's just drug use, we might have a problem because a lot of us are drug users, not illegal drug users, but we have prescriptions for things that help us with our cholesterol. I take a thyroid pill, for example. But the key is here in the revised example, illegal drug use. Now we're getting more particular. The particular point is that it's harmful, and the direction is that it results in gang violence. Again, I could probably add another point, but just adding, making it better is really what we're trying to do. So, again, this is important to note that this checklist that you can follow. So now with that established, let's go back to the week 3 folder. And of course, you got your resources here. You feel free to check those out. I think you'll find them helpful. Here's a thesis statement assignment sheet as both a Word document and a PDF file. So what you have, of course, are a series of 5 subjects. And to each subject, let's take the first one, class reunion, there are 3 topic ideas provided. For class reunion, you'll see old friends, rivals, teachers. Now what you're asked to do is create a 4th topic idea. And so you're creating that 4th topic idea, putting it with the subject to create a thesis. Now you can use one of these along with your created topic idea, so let's give it a try. Let's go back and we'll work with that. Let's say class reunions are often exciting because one may mingle with, and what was their topic ideas again? Rivals, old teachers, and high school sweethearts. Make it kind of sweet there. That's just an example. Now, please don't use this one. Create your own, but I'm just wanting to show you how you're working the assignment. Let's put it through the checklist. An announcement of topic. Bingo, class reunions. Particular point about the topic. Yes, that they're exciting. Direction. We sure do. We've used rivals, old teachers, and high school sweethearts. So that's going to give us the direction that if this were a real essay, those points would follow from that direction. Now check this out. One other thing I want to show you, then we'll wrap up this video. You're going to go to the discussion board. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Go to course content, the week 3 folder. And you're going to actually use the submission. I was having my face-to-face use the discussion board, so I apologize for the confusion. You're just going to click that link for the submission when you have your assignment ready, and you do need to save it, either to a flash drive, OneDrive, your own computer, whatever it is you use. Hit Browse My Computer. These are video files I've made. You can click and then just hit Open, and you should see it attached here. and then hit the blue submit button, and that will send it to me, and I'm going to cancel because I don't want to obviously do that. So I'll hit the cancel button there. Well, it's not letting me do that for some reason. I'll have to fix that. There we go. Okay, so I hope you found this video, I hope you found it helpful and understanding thesis statements in this week's assignment. Keep in mind that the 100 class is designed to make sure you're being successful in 101. So chances are you're working on some sort of paper at this point where you're going to have to start either looking at an author's thesis if it's a summary, or perhaps even writing your own thesis statement. So if I can help in any way, feel free to email me, but good luck with week 3 here in English